Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I actually am putting this video together because I did a trade with Liquid Wayno, which is this amazing YouTuber you guys got to check out. I don't know how well his channel is doing. I haven't really checked like his sub count or anything like that. When he was here today, I didn't really get a chance to talk to him about things like that, but he definitely is an amazing YouTuber, finds some amazing stuff. Basically does the exact same things I'm doing, running around in the thrift shops trying to find deals and seeing all the horror stories and things like that go along with it. So really awesome guy, that's for sure. He's really down to earth. I've done a trade with him in the past. I'll see if I can figure out when that was, and I'll put a link to that video as well, but down below here. But I'm also going to obviously put a link to his channel because, as usual, amazing YouTubers always get shoutouts from me, that's for sure, and he's definitely one of them. He is part of the inner circle as far as I'm concerned. If you have any doubts whatsoever about doing trades with them, and you've done trades with me, then trust me, you're gonna like doing trades with him just as much. So, you know, don't be hesitant if you ever contact him or something like that to, you know, do a deal with him kind of thing, because he's definitely a man of his word. And to sort of emphasize this point, I can't even remember how long ago it was that he picked up these items that I got from him, but it was quite a while ago. Like, this is a few months ago. I saw his videos on it. I said, hey, if that's a double yours, let's do a trade kind of thing, and he was more than down with it. So I had something he wanted and he had something I wanted, and actually, since I requested the item and he actually wanted an item that I had, he since then actually got the item, and he still lived up to the deal. The reason why it took so long to do the trade was we just lived sort of not really far apart from each other, but it's sort of a jaunt to kind of, you know, meet up sort of thing. And I just figured, you know, eventually we're gonna meet up. We'll meet up at a show or something like that. So it wasn't like a big rush. And, you know, as far as getting like the games, so to speak, you can take a look behind me. I've got enough to play, so it's not like I was in a big rush. It wasn't a big deal. So that being said, though, he sort of patiently held on to all of those things, and I can't remember, it must have been like at least a couple of months. It must probably even more. And we just kind of kept communicating back and forth, just saying like, make sure you still got the stuff and things like that. And he held this stuff the whole time for me, so that was really wicked. And today finally that trade went down. So he was in my area. I said, hey, drop by and we'll do it. Came down to Retro Dungeon, and we sort of talked about, you know, all the horror stories of pricing and things like that in our areas, and kind of did a comparison. It was almost like a who has the worst pricing kind of contest. It was pretty fun. But we were chatting it up. He was taking a look at some of the stuff in the collection. We were talking about, you know, shelving and things like that, because that's something I'm looking into next down here in the Retro Dungeon, because this side of my wall is not suiting my or this side of my room is not really suiting my collection right now. I need to do an update on that and get some more shelving in there that is more space effective, I guess. So that's that part of it. That has nothing to do with the whole trade here, though. That's the kind of stuff that we were talking about. Really great guy, though, easy to talk to, and that's why I'm bringing all that stuff up. But anyway, let me get to the items that we did a trade on. So this was the original item I saw in one of his videos, and he said it was a double, so I jumped on it when he said it was available for trade. It's Zelda, Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. So it has the 4 classic games in there. I don't know if you can see them all. It has Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and Majora's Mask, as well as Ocarina of Time. Couldn't remember all 4 of them there for a second, but they're all on this disc if you haven't seen this one before. And it's in pretty decent shape, that's for sure. Unfortunately missing the manual, but the disc on it is in great shape. So, well, pretty good, great shape. There's a few little small scratches on it, but otherwise I'm sure it's perfectly fine, and I'm sure he tested it. Really happy to add this in the collection, because people are just going nuts with like Zelda titles and stuff like that around here lately. So really cool find right there. The next one is something that wasn't even part of the same video as that item. We had originally made like a trade. It was just a one-to-one swap kind of thing, and then I saw this in one of his videos. He said this was a double again of his, and kind of said like, you know, it's for trade sort of deal. and I messaged him again. I said, hey, like, is there something else you want from the stuff I showed you, because I'd really like to get that game in my collection. And you know, he was just like, you know what, I'll just throw it in, because I think he got it cheaply or something like that, so he wasn't even worried about it. And I mean, that's talking like how amazing the guy is, because this game here, like, easily you could command quite a bit of cash for, and he just said because he got it cheaply, he'd throw it in for the deal kind of thing. And this is the game though right here. He knows what it is, and now you guys will. Super Mario 64, ridiculous. I did not have this in my collection. You'd think this would be like one of the most common games one would find in a thrift shop, but it had never ever come across my path in the couple of years that I've been hitting up the thrift shops. So pretty cool right there to finally add this title in. It's just so weird to me that I never found this before, so that's really awesome. Obviously, like, it wouldn't be hard to find this game. I could probably have paid the retail people are asking for it, but everywhere I go it's like 35, 40 and more, 45, like things like that for this game, and I'm not paying that for any N64 game. It's not really a system that I totally collect like passionately for, so you know, I would never in a million years spend that kind of cash on a game. But for, you know, Liquid Wayno to throw that in for me, really awesome. So that's everything that we worked out for that trade. There's going to be tons of trades in the past. We were talking a little bit about the upcoming Waterloo swap, just in passing a little bit, sort of came up in conversation. He said hopefully he could make it there. I know I'm definitely going to be there because I'm getting a vendor table, so it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm going to bring all my doubles and stuff like that in the future here coming up, probably pretty shortly. I think I'm going to be putting up a video that you know, shows all the stuff I have that I'm bringing, because I'd really prefer to trade with you guys first and then sell to people later kind of thing. It's not about a cash grab for me. It's about building my collection. Obviously it's my hobby, so I really would like to see trades out of the deal kind of thing, and I got a lot of good stuff, so that's what's going to be going down quite shortly here in the future. So thanks again for watching. If you have not checked out Liquid Wayno channel, definitely go check it out. It's awesome. Go over there, subscribe, thumbs up all his videos. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you all later.